What's up, everybody? Welcome back. If you stayed on for this training, fantastic. We are going to get right into it as soon as Todd Falcone gets back here. If you guys can still see everything, please confirm in the comments below that we can see my screen. You guys can see that beautiful picture of Josh. All right, we're ready. All right, let's get right onto it. So if you've just now become an affiliate and you have upgraded your account and you've placed your package order, hopefully by now, I know I didn't give you a lot of time now, but let's get right into our training. This is how to launch your business. Now, just so you guys know, there's a copy of this specific training in your back office right under training if you go into your back office, but we're going to do it for you guys live today. So here is how we get started. 1 second here. All right, so there's 3 elements to this training. 1 is going to be setting up your business, 2 hitting your first rank, and 3 best practices, which Todd Falcone is going to cover today. So real quick, let's just do a little housekeeping on how to set up your account. You want to maximize your earnings as an executive. This is the full-time pack, which we just talked about. If you have to come in at a part-time, that's okay too. We can always work our way up, but to maximize the compensation plan, you want to make it a goal to become an executive in our compensation plan. This is a minimum personal order of 200 BV in your first month, and then having an order minimum of 90 BV from then on, which is going to be your second month and beyond. So the importance of setting up your auto ship, which is your monthly recurring orders, is so that you do not lose your business by forgetting to stay active. And also it's a convenient way of shopping. You're going to need shampoo, you're going to need your essential oils, you're going to need your tinctures every single month, you're going to need those sprays every month, and you can change this. It's not like you're married to one auto ship for the rest of your life. You can always change this around to suit your needs. So this is a very important part of your business, and you want to shop for 90 points. Okay, that's the key. All right, that's going to keep your executive status. If you've come in as an executive, 90 points is what we call a director, so that will maintain your rank for you guys. Now, other things to keep in mind is you want to develop your personal story. After you've had a chance to try the products, keep track of which ones you really love so that you can market those out to people that you think will be interested in knowing more about these products. Develop your personal story. I know my personal story, you guys. I was so sick, and I was sick and tired of being sick, that when I first got into this business and I started taking these HempWorks products, my life completely changed, and it felt like it changed very, very fast. That has always been my story, and to this day, I still take our tinctures and our soft gels still, and I just absolutely love them. Now, lastly, I want to point out, you can earn loyalty rewards up to 30% back on all your purchases. So just by staying on auto ship, you guys are going to get free money from the company that builds in its own little side account, and you can use that money to shop. You can literally buy Hemp Mama clothes, you can buy the essential oils, whatever products you see back there that are available in your country, you can shop with that money just for staying on your auto ship order. All right, let's go to the next slide. Set your payment option up. So this is, how do you want to get paid? Do you want to be paid direct deposit? Like Todd said, do you want to be paid in Bitcoin or in cryptocurrency? How do you want to get paid? We're going to direct deposit that straight into your commissions into your bank account every Thursday. If you select direct deposit, we can load it onto a card for you. You can put it, DigiBank is now an actual payment option, which is fantastic. Why DigiBank is awesome is most people don't know how to spend cryptocurrency. They don't know how. They know how to maybe set up their account, but then they have all this money in an account and they don't know how to spend it. Well, the interesting thing about DigiBank is you're given a MasterCard, right? So you can spend your crypto just like cash in stores and things like that. So it's kind of like a middle ground between cash and crypto. It's like a holding tank for that. So I love that as a payment option. You can choose that in the back office, or you can choose one of the other ones available in your country. Next, we want to look at the rotator tool. Okay, this is going to be under settings. It's also on your dashboard. What does this mean? So when you're building a My Daily Choice business, you're building 2 teams, or we call them legs. You have a left and a right. And sometimes these are uneven. You may have a huge right leg team and nothing happening on the left side, or when you first log in for the very first time, it's going to be zeros on both sides, and that's okay. When you want to set your rotator, the goal of this is to have the most balanced legs as possible. So if you've got one leg that's very, very big and one leg that's very, very small in volume, you want to build the one that's smaller, okay? But initially, when they both start out at zero, you want to make sure you hit alternate. So that way you're recruiting and you're enrolling people and getting customers one on each side. So that way they stay balanced. Balance is the key to maximizing this compensation plan. So make sure you set that in your back office. Now, this is how you promote your website. So you're going to be given, like we talked about in our presentation, all the tools to succeed. We're going to give you your own corporate website, which is mydailychoice.com/your username, whichever you use to sign up with. You're also going to be given capture pages. These are lead funnel pages. Basically, it's going to ask for an opt-in, which is your name, phone number, email address, and it's going to take you to a tour of our business opportunity. So when you're going and recruiting other people that are maybe interested in building this business, you can send them a capture page, and we have them brand specific. We have a Hemp Mama capture page. We've got Mantra Essential Oil capture pages. So whatever you're interested in, whatever that prospect is interested in, you can send them a customized website that's going to fill the experience that they're looking for, right? And then we also have, like I said, MDC corporate sites. We also have a hempworks.com. So if you have somebody that's only interested in that, you can send them that as well. Hitting your first rank has never been easier. So we're going to cover this very, very quickly. Your first rank in My Daily Choice is 1K affiliate. That's 100, or excuse me, it's 1,000 BV in volume. The easiest way to get this done is to enroll 5 affiliates at full time, 200 BV, 5 affiliates, 200 BV. That's going to get you to 1,000 BV. Okay, or you could even do 2 affiliates enrolled at 500, which is the all-in pack, and have 1 extra customer there, and that's going to get you to your first rank as well. 3 personally enrolled at 90 BV. So they're going to set up their auto ships just like you guys did earlier, and you're going to earn up to 500 in jumpstart bonuses and $100 for ranking up to 1K affiliate. So that's how we hit our first rank. The interesting thing about this is it's super easy to duplicate. And when you're sharing these tools with people, they can do the exact same thing. And what I have said is we go from 1K affiliate all the way up to 50K. If you do this 50 times, you hit 50K affiliate. And lo and behold, what happens next is we get to have your video presentation in our back office after that. So that's exciting. All right, Todd. Todd's going to give us the best practices on this business. He's been in this industry, like he said, for over 30 years. So he's going to come and tell us a little bit about what we can do to help build our business the best way. Go ahead, Todd.
Absolutely. Yeah. So let's talk about mindset. And again, I've been doing this for a long time, 34 years. I would say, obviously having skills is important, but your outlook, your where your brain is relative to building this business is the most important thing that's going to help you drive it. First and foremost is knowing your why. A term that I heard a long time ago, I think it's got a little ring to it. Find the why that makes you cry. Coming into a business like this, if you're going to treat it seriously, you need to have a bigger vision other than just simply getting out of debt or paying credit cards off. What's the thing or the things that are going to drive you no matter what? Like for me, I've got 2 boys, 14 and 17. Those are the 2 guys that keep me going each and every day. So when you have real clarity with the reasons, the core deep-seated emotional reasons why you're doing this business, that's going to be the thing that drives you. Number 2 is that, look, you got to treat this as a business. Now here we're in the training, we did the presentation, we're talking about, and we're talking seriously here. I want to be as direct with you as I can, because I want to help you make sure that you succeed in this as a business. Some people come into businesses like this, they treat it like a hobby, or they treat it like a kitty cat plays with one of those swinging balls that comes by. They hit the ball and then the ball disappears and then it swings by again. They hit it again, they bat it again. This is something that you need to treat as a business. If you treat it like a hobby, it's going to cost you money. If you treat it like a business, it's going to make you money. Number 3 is lead by example. What does that mean? That as you're building a team, that you're demonstrating through your actions what you want your other people to do. That means you're gathering customers, that you're putting new affiliates into the business, that you're showing up for trainings, that you're attentive for trainings. And if you understand this, and if you're new, you may not yet, but people do what people see. So if your teammates, even let's say you're brand new and you've got 2 affiliates in your business, those 2 affiliates are watching your every move. So what kind of example do you want to set for your new affiliates? The next one, number 4, this is something I've taught on for so many years, is the concept of never stop enrolling. If you're going to be successful here, you want to constantly be putting new customers in, constantly be putting new affiliates in. And the truth is, the bigger your check, the more money you start making, the easier it becomes. So my question is, why would you ever want to stop doing it when now it's even easier for you because you've done it for so long? So that really assures you a consistent growth in your income because you're continuing to lead by example by doing the right activities, which is what we do, is getting these products in the hands of end users and sharing this opportunity with others where they can achieve financial freedom in their lives as well. Number 5, always stay positive, right? And of course, we live in a world right now where it's so positive, right? We all know that not everybody is super positive. So when you can be that light, when you can be that bright shining light in people's lives, where you can be different than maybe other people are, that's an attractor factor. That makes people be drawn to you and want to be with you. Honestly, even negative people would prefer to be around positive people. So if you can just kind of keep that super positive attitude, what is it? Your attitude will determine your altitude, right? If you have a positive attitude, it's certainly going to impact how high you go in life. Number 5, or I don't know, I think I've lost track. Number 5 is don't ever reinvent the wheel. I learned this lesson so many years ago when a guy taught me something here's the thing. If somebody has what you want and they're actually willing to show you how to get it, you don't say, well, let me do it my own way, because you don't have a way. So we have a proven path that you can run on, and there's no need to try to do it your own way. What we've done over the last 7 years has proven to work over and over again. All you got to do is plug in, follow the systems, follow the processes, and do the things that we're teaching you. And if you do that consistently over time, you're going to see success. Number 8, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I shouldn't have started the numbers because I'm sitting here. It's too early in the morning still counting the numbers. Keep it simple, right? Complexity is the enemy of execution. So if you come in here and you keep things very simple and you don't add to things, and you keep it as simple as ABC 1, 2, 3, you're going to find people that are coming in with you as affiliates that are easy to duplicate, that are following the processes, that are growing a business. Oftentimes, and I've worked with people like this that come in and they try to complicate something that doesn't need to be complicated. The truth is, network marketing is actually quite fundamental and simple as long as you keep it that way. And then also the last thing I'll say is understand that it's a marathon, not a sprint. So the thing that I would suggest to you if you're choosing to come on board with us as an affiliate is you make a decision that you're going to do this until. As a 22-year-old kid, I don't know if I knew any better, but I just said, hey, I don't know what the heck this thing, I don't know. All I know is I want what they have. And if it takes me 6 months or 6 years or however long it takes, I'm going to continue to do it until. And as a result, my life has never been the same. And I'm so grateful for the network marketing profession at large in this company. But just understand when you're coming in, you need to treat this as a marathon, not as a sprint. Let's talk about sorting. So in this business, we're sorters. We're professional sorters. So what our objective is to go out there and share the opportunity with as many people as possible. The most important activity in this business is exposure, right? Exposing people to our tours, exposing people to our products, exposing people to our presentations, and let the presentations and the tools do the sorting for you. Your job is to simply get them in front of the information. Look, here's the deal. Some will, some won't, someone's waiting next, right? That's kind of a philosophy. And even, look, I've been doing this for so long. And even myself, with the skills, with the knowledge, with the know-how, with the prior track record of many years of success, I still sort. Not everybody says yes to me. So my job, just like your job, is to go out there and put it in front of people, let them take a look at it, get back to them, let them make their own decision. And it's kind of like, and I love this example, number 3, is pretend like I actually thought about this the other day. I took my kid out for breakfast and we were in this little coffee shop that he loves to go to. And the waiter, waitress comes up and they're, would you like something to drink? Oh, I'd love a cup of coffee. So you're sipping on the coffee and they come over with their little refill thing. And they're like, would you like some more? Sure, I'll have a little refill. And then they come around again and you've had your fill, right? You're like done with your coffee for the day. And she's like, would you like some more? And you're like, no, I'm good. She doesn't like run out of the restaurant and quit the restaurant because I didn't want any more coffee. It was just like, I was done. I was good. And if you understand that, and that, I don't know where that example came in, but that is a beautiful example of sorting and then not getting emotionally attached to somebody who just doesn't want any more coffee. So if you understand the sorting process, that we all do it, no matter what level. Jenna sorts, I sort, you sort. Our job is to expose, get people through the information, and understand some people are going to get it and some people aren't. And the ones that get it, those are the ones that we work with. Let's talk about a few different personality types. I love this example as well. There's basically 3 types of people, right? There's what we call red apple people. Red apple people are positive, they're enthusiastic, they're fun to be around, they're risk takers, they're go-getters. They're just, there's an energy about these people. You want to spend about 80% of your time talking to and working with red apples, right? Those are the ones, those are the builders. Those are the ones that you're looking for. They just have, there's something about their personality, the way that they are, the way they treat things. If they do something, they treat it seriously. If they make a promise, they fulfill their promise. A green apple is a person that also does the business, but they're technical. They're very detail oriented. They want to know all the details on the compensation plan and every ingredient in the products. They have lots and lots of questions. They want to have all the information, all the data, all the details. You want to spend about 20% of your time with the green apples. And the beautiful thing about green apple people is we've got all the information that they need so that they can make their informed decision, and they can still also participate in the business as well. And then I know we don't ever like chewing on a rotten apple. Those are never fun. You find one of those gross little rotten apples on the floor. It's not like you're picking that thing up going, yum, it's got worms in it. These are people that have had bad experiences. They have a negative outlook. They're pessimistic. They're just generally not so fun people to hang out with. And, some of those people are the closest ones to you. Somebody like some of my best friends were rotten apples. And how much time do you spend with those people? 0, right? You spend 0 time with those people. And if you just can use this apple example when you're thinking about and you're out there building the business, you want to really be focusing on the red apples, and then of course getting the green apples, the details that they need to make an informed decision. And you're going to come across a lot of rotten apples in your first 90 days. And the truth is, you know what, I've been doing this 34 years. I still occasionally, not as often, come across those rotten apple people, but that just kind of gives you a good visual on the different personality types that we might encounter. And then let's talk about making your list, right? So when we get started in the business, 2 legit questions, I suppose, is, okay, you see this, you're like, wait, these brands make sense. This concept makes sense. These people seem pretty cool. I think I want to do this. Well, who do I talk to and what do I say? And so we give you through our training a way to basically begin to assemble a list. And you really want to have kind of a rolling list of like 25 people that you can reach out to. And I'll tell you this, I was told this the very first day I started in network marketing 34 years ago. Don't ever prejudge somebody. Those you think will, won't. Those you think won't, will. And I'll tell you a quick story on that, a very short one here in a second. But you can see on that graphic right now, for example, who do you love spending time with? Who likes making money? Who's entrepreneurial? Who's influential? Who's super sharp? And so on. And it really kind of helps you to think about the people that you want to put into your business. And when I start somebody in the business, I want them thinking about the most outgoing, the funnest person that they know, the most well-connected person that they know, the most successful person that they know, the most, whatever it is. Of course, we're not thinking who's the most negative, who's the most skeptical, who's the grumpiest, who's the biggest complainer. That's not who we want to put on our list. We want to start putting together a list of at least 25 names. And let me quickly tell you something on the prejudge thing. So I was in network marketing. I want to tell you this very quickly. For several years, I was very successful in network marketing. I met a guy through a meeting that I was at, and we got to know each other. He was very, very wealthy. We started playing golf together. I was very successful in network marketing. And I thought, oh my gosh, he's super uber wealthy. He's never going to do this thing. One day he calls me up, and I played golf with him like 500 times. He says, hey, Todd, do you know Everett such and such? And I go, yeah, I know that dude. He goes, yeah, well, he's on your 6th level. I'm on your 7th. Why didn't you tell me about this? And it was a miracle that the guy ended up in my organization to begin with. He could have ended up in another company. But here's one of my best friends that I prejudged, thinking, oh, he makes so much money. Why would he do this? People do network marketing other than they need the money. Somebody who's successful may want the challenge, or they're bored, or who knows. Our job is to just flip the rock over, get them in, ask an invite question. I launched this business. I'd love to show you what I'm up to. If I sent you this website, would you take a peek at it? And let them make their own decision. Do not decide for somebody else, because honestly, some people are going to surprise you. So our job is just make a list, not prejudge. We've got some training in the back office that you can print out as well. That makes it really easy for you to kind of assemble that list. And then we start making contact with those people and begin to help you build your business. So that's another great practice for you.
So that pretty much concludes our onboarding training. And just so you guys know, there is a video of this in your back office under training. And if you want to know how can I approach my list without scaring people away, because this is a common issue that people think about, then make sure you watch the recruiting video, the recruiting mastery video that's done by myself. It's also in your back office. There's only 2 videos in there now. If you're looking at your list and thinking, well, I absolutely don't know anybody, well, that's probably pretty unusual. You probably do know somebody. But if you don't want to talk to the people you do know, and you want to talk to complete strangers, you can build your business like Todd has in the past. You can opt to get leads directly deposited straight into your contact manager. If you go to tools in your back office, there's leads and training. Todd's lead training is there for you guys for free, so you can learn how to talk to people, learn how to approach your list, and ultimately achieve massive success. So thank you guys so much for hopping on today and for sharing this with people that are interested in maybe building this business or even just taking a look for the first time. Thank you guys, and we will see you guys on our next video tour presentation, whatever you call it, training, and we'll see you guys at the top. See you guys.